Just having a quick check it mirror. Bosh. Have a bit of that. Yeah, so this is me on Saturday. Typical end of week session for me. I go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I've started having to go to the gym after work, which is always at 10 p.m. So it takes me approximately half an hour to drive over to Bodytech in Blackburn. So probably like 25 minutes depending on when I get out. Tonight I got here at 20 to 11 and currently we're on, I don't know what time we're on. You'll tell me in a minute. I think it's like bang on midnight. I usually go an hour and 20 minute in gym. Then I've got to drive home. I'll get home about 12:30. Sometimes I get to bed at 1 and then I've got to get up at morning with kids. So it's difficult, but I'm making it work. If you want it, you'll make it work. Anyway, this is the start of my vlogs, so there's more to come during the week. Obviously, this is like day one of the vlog, so enjoy. I've chucked in a couple of clips of me doing my Shams workout, but now I've got the idea in my head I'm going to do more. So obviously, it's going to be a background feature, me doing my workout. You can watch me proper workout videos on TikTok, but I want to know what people want me to talk about. If you want me to talk about my diet, my cut, because I'm currently 18 or 19 weeks into a cut that I was going to do for 20 weeks, but now I'm going to do it for 26, just to get down that final percent to like 10-12% body fat, and then we're going to grow. We're going on a big growth phase, but we're going to try and keep it like a nice lean bulk, year-round goals instead of short-term bulking goals. Anyway, I'm going to drive home, but catch up with me later in the week for more riveting tales from under the sea. What?
And what do you think of the leg?
What, your jellyfish? It looks sick, man.
And what do you think there?
No. Gary?
Yeah, they were both getting there about flag people. Did Grandad?
Right. Oh, we haven't got any toenails for it. Blast.
Yay! How about letting you guys say?
I'll do it.
Ignition.
And it caught you by surprise.
Oh, what? You gonna get fucked over. Right, so brekkie in morning, 2 sachets of porridge, 2 scoops of lemon cheesecake. I'll just have six drops of that in my water in the morning as like a pre. With 2 scoops of creatine. L-carnitine, that's good for a pre-workout. It mobilises fat burning capabilities, and that's good to take with your meth, your blue methylene, because that does mitochondrial support, so it's like a double-edged sword. So how are we doing, family? I've just done my Tuesday sesh. I know I usually train at night, but Tuesday's my day off. So this week I've been fortunate because my missus has been off yesterday. So I thought instead of me going to work later on and then going to gym after, I'm going to go during the day, get it done, and then she don't have to wait up till friggin' midnight for me to come home. So done that yesterday, did upper air yesterday. We'll run a couple of clips so you can see what the workout were like. And then today I've done lower today, and I've chucked in because I feel like my quads haven't been getting. They've been getting some good love, to be fair. Like they've grown loads since obviously last year. This is my first year in gym. I'm just watching a little drug deal go down over there on car park. Go on, lads. So yeah, I'll put a picture up of what they look like my first couple of weeks when I started gym, because I'm only a year into the gym. I was training at home, but it was like just with barbells and shit, and it weren't. Never got any good run into it. Maybe I think I got like 9 months in 1 year, but then I got pneumonia, so I got really fucking ill. So yeah, I've been cracking at it this year since November, and I've missed probably like 2 weeks, maybe through illness, because I've got autoimmune virus illness. Sorry. So up today we did leg extensions, pendulum squat, and then now we're going to go at hack squat, but some mum on it, so I waited. Gone up leg press, and then the hack squat, then lying leg curls, then abductor or adductor, I can't remember which one it is, the one where you open your legs like an OnlyFans model, and then standing and seated calf raise supersets, and then I finished off with some abs, because I want to, now that I'm getting lean, I want my abs to come out. So yeah, it's been a good sesh. So now I'm going to go drive home, make me meals for today, and it's my little girl's first day at school today, so I'm going to get on for that. You're probably thinking, it's bloody middle afternoon. Well, for some reason, kids nowadays have to go in on first week, half a day, so they don't get overwhelmed. Fair dues, if it works, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to get on with driving now, and I'll catch up with you probably when I'm at home making me dinners. See you later. Right, so today we're on Thursday, so we're doing upper B. I'm feeling a bit drained today because I've had to, obviously I did my hack squats the other day in addition, but they therefore took out a lot of my pizzazz. So I'm feeling a bit bloody depleted today. What else are we on, mate? My cut, I was down to 116.8, but I had a pretty big refeed on Sunday, Monday. Like I had a chili con carne with rice and Doritos and garlic bread. So I went a bit overboard, and then on Monday night when I was like, right, I need to pull it back a bit, missus were like, let's have Metro rolls for tea. So I was like, fuck. So I've put a kilo back on. But we're going back down again. I think I was like 117.3 this morning, so it's nothing too major, but it just means this week I'm not going to lose any weight. I were hoping to get down to at least 115, but it's not going to happen. So anyway, I'll catch up with you when we get over to the gym. I'm just going to drive there now, so let's do it. Let's fucking move. I won't slam a protein shake after a workout. I think that's a bad habit. Something younger lads get into, because they just think, I'll smash a protein shake after workout, and that's right. And it ain't right, because you need everything. You need your nutrients, you need your carbs, you need your fats, and you need your protein. The only reason I have one in the middle of the day if I go to the gym, which I've only just started doing this week, is it's going to be about an hour from when I leave gym till when I get some food. So I need something for that hour, because I've not eaten out since 8:30 this morning when I had porridge with girls. So I've just finished Upper B. This is a programme that I've designed. It's called Banana Shake. It is published on Boost Camp, but it's not quite ready. I just keep tweaking it, because obviously some days, you know, when you go to the gym, you feel like not we're enough, but as you get more into the programme, I'm feeling like this could do a bit of work. So I added in pull-ups, and I changed a couple of exercises as well, because I feel like it would just stagnate in the progress. But normally I would try and stay the course for the full however long the program is, you know. Usually I'd run between 12 and 20 weeks for a program. If you want to see some proper gains, like I'm not one of them that likes chopping and changing. See a new exercise on social media and be like, oh, I want to try that. But to be fair, I did, at the beginning of this program, I did start doing Keenan flaps, because obviously everyone's loving them at the minute. And I did try them for like 6 weeks, but I couldn't feel the activation that people said that they could feel, to be fair, so I'm just not, I ain't stuck with them. I've moved gyms in the meantime of starting this program as well, so I've got a good pullover machine. It's something that I always wanted to use since I watched Dorian Yates using one, because he's just got a absolutely wham back, and a wham, well healthy and meaty, that's what it means. So yeah, you see Dorian Yates using that pullover machine, and I'm just like, I want to try one. And they did have one at my old gym, but it no disrespect, because it is a fucking good machine. I think for the size of me, because I'm like 6'7", it just didn't hit my lats in the right way, because like I never had to lean back. I never got a good stretch out of it. But this one that they've got, everything that they've got in the gym in Techno, well, it's not Techno Gym, is it? Body Tech, it's all Real Leader USA, and some of the stuff is really good, but some of the stuff, I mean, this is what it is when you go to gyms, innit? Some machines are banging, and some of them just don't have the right bits, or they just don't hit the right angles. That's one thing that I did find amusing at the beginning when I was seeing all this science-based stuff on socials, like resistance profile. I'm like, mate, it don't fucking matter, but it really does. Like, if you've used a good machine before and then suddenly using one where the resistance just stops at a certain place and you like lose all the tension, like you do notice it. Things that I noticed different from Absolute in Clitheroe to Body Tech, the leg extension machines, the Cybex at Absolute are miles better. Like on the Real Leader ones, again, probably because I'm so tall, they've got like a bit where on the leg pad I put my hustler pad. I've been using a hustler pad for probably like 14 weeks now. And on the Cybex ones, Absolute, like the range of motion was so good, because like it literally bent your shins back like towards, I'd probably say 30 degrees under you. And these Real Leader ones don't go anywhere near as back, but they've got like a design flaw where there's like a bit of metal that stops you putting both feet in, which is really weird. But obviously, I've never seen anybody else complain using them. It's just because I'm a freak. 6'7", size 15 feet. Like, they're not made for me, are they? What other machines are good? The lat pull down machines. They have one at Absolute, and I literally have to stand up to pull it down. Which obviously for the shorter people there, they're not a big fan of that. But these lat pull downs at this place, like I can sit down and grab the bar. Do you know what I mean? So I'm losing out on that stretch at the top, which is it's not great. But I'm not complaining. I can just lean back a little bit, but there's other stuff that you can do to grow your back anyway. That's why I've started doing pull-ups as well. So my pull-up progress is going well. I've gone from being able to do 4 to being able to do 6 in 3 weeks, so I'm happy with that. But that's probably a lot to do with losing weight as well. Anyway, so what we're talking about today, upper B, we did shoulder press, and last week I moved from the machine one because I feel like it's really heavy for a start. Like 85 kilos on there feels way heavier than 100 kilos on a bar. There you go. It's kicking off. Yeah, so I'll stop using it because the range of Fucking move, mate. Just go. It's this fucking lorry again. This lorry has been there since when I came. Like, he's got his fucking hazards on. I've been out since bloody, what time are I here? 10 o'clock. What time are we on now? It's got to be nearly 12. It's been there for bloody 2 hours, like parked on a side street, idiot. What we're on saying anyway. So yeah, and not only is it too heavy for what it is, which it's not a bad thing. The range of motion is really strange because on one side it don't feel even, and it throws me off because I feel like I'm putting more strain on a certain bit of my shoulder that's not what I want to work, if that makes any sense. Like, it feels like my arm's like here on one of them and then inside a little bit on the other, and then like the path, the travel, it just feels really strange. So I fucked it off and I've been using a plate loaded one, and then I did 120, like 60 on either side for 8. I think it were 8 and then 6 last week, and then this week I've done 120 for 10 and then 8, so I'm happy with that. It's all moving, all going up, which is buzzing. Then I went on lateral raise. I didn't go on my preferred cable today, so I didn't really like it. I like the cable stack where they're quite far apart, not the closed in ones, if you know what I mean. I feel like the angle's better. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's just how it feels. And then what do we do after that? Chest. Chesticular. Chestacular. So what did I do for that? There's like a seated machine press, and it's called wide chest on that, and that's decent. I like that one because it gives you a right good stretch. So I think I did 90. Did I do 90? I think I did 80 last week for 11 and then 9. And then this week I did 85 for 11 again, so I'll like, put it up to 90 and did 9 on that, so that's moving nicely. I've started doing just 2 sets as well instead of 3, because I feel like if you can do 3, you're really training hard enough. But I feel like beginner level, you should be doing 3 sets of 10, you know, getting that working. When you become more intermediate, that's when you want to start pushing to failure. I don't think you know what failure is as a beginner, but anyway, that's by the by. Pec deck, I was doing single arm because I seen a lad that I'm friends with on TikTok called Chemo Lifts. He does single arm pec deck, and he's really fucking good at it as well. He's really strong in. But I don't like it. Like, I feel like on one side it's straining like this bit of my arm to the point where it's not a decent move for me. So if it's hurting, then don't do it. So I fucked that off and just did normal pec deck. And then we moved on to back. I do lat press with a rope because not because I want to shift weight with it, I just want to like activate my lats, you know what I mean, when I wake them up, and I feel like I can really feel them, which is good because then I do my pull over. I think I hit a PR on that, I did like 130 for 8 or something, or buzzing with that. And then low row, I hit another PR on that. But I did single arm as well this week instead of doing 2. So I could really like feel the stretch in one instead of just like muscle fucking it, you know what I mean? I feel like sometimes when you're doing 2, like, you're not really, it might just be me, but you're not really moving it with your muscle, you're like just, do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm chatting shit. So then after that, done my Bayesian curls. And then my reverse wrist curls, but because the cable stack that I usually use at night time, it's a lot quieter at night time, I'm a bit too busy for me today. I like to go and sit in the one near the mirrors where the Smith machines are, because then I can nick a bench and do my reverse wrist curls with dumbbells. But I just did it with cable stack today and it didn't feel great, but still did it. And then I used like the preacher, and then that was it. Sorted. I think we're running at 1 hour 20. If it work out. Come on, lad. What are you waiting for? About right. And I was bloody knackered. Bloody day I had yesterday. So we've got at work, we've got an inventory coming up where we've got to count everything in shop, and it's always a ball ache. There's probably like 15 of us on doing it. So like this, the whole week leading up to it, like they're trying to get partial counts in, so we're not, you know what I mean, doing it all in one day, which is silly really, because you have to count it all anyway. But I mean, they're trying to keep on top of it, so it should be around this number, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's a nice stress-free week. So yeah, I had to pull a big 10-hour shift yesterday instead of a 6-hour. So I'm a bit knackered. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave the video at. I think we've done about 15 minutes. I don't think all of it's going to make it into the vlog, but we'll see. So the reason that I went during the day today is because I've got quite a big leg day tomorrow, so I wanted to give myself a lot of rest between now and then tomorrow, because my missus is back at work tomorrow as well. So just come through, mate. What are you fucking waiting for? Good girl. So I wanted to come home and get a decent night's sleep instead of coming home at bloody midnight. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm waffling, so catch you later, guys. Hasta la pasta.